Hello guys, I'm ExxotikGaming, and today I am back with yet another Pixel Gun 3D weapon review, and today's review is on the awesomely awesome secondary weapon, the Flower Power. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this weapon is actually pretty good for a secondary weapon. You guys may be saying, whoa, ExxotikGaming, hold on 1 second. This thing is literally named the Flower Power. How can it be good at all? Well, let me tell you something, guys. Do not judge a book by its cover, because the Flower Power, despite its kind of childish sounding name, it's actually pretty good. And I will show you guys in the next coming minutes some gameplay with this thing, hopefully getting some good gameplay, because this thing, I never see people using it, and it would be actually pretty cool to see some people actually using this thing in a match. Now, let me tell you a story. Back in August 2014, in the days where the Flower Power was just being released, actually I think it was around like June of 2014, around that time, this thing was absolutely terrible. You could not get a single kill with that thing, and that was because it was like 3 to 4 shots to somebody without any armor whatsoever. And now, when you think about it, 3 to 4 shots to somebody without any armor whatsoever, imagine how many shots that would be to somebody with ruby armor back then. If they had ruby armor, then this would be a weapon it would be impossible to get a kill with if you are at a higher level. So, luckily, really soft over the past more recent updates, they increased the damage by quite a bit, so it's actually a one-shot to somebody without any armor. Now, if I can try to get some of these guys, there you go, one shot against the people like this. So it's actually pretty good. It's one of those weapons that you're not going to instantly get good at, and I have to stress that with weapons like this, because people sometimes, they see my reviews and they just expect to just do perfect with this thing, and I'm actually going to leave this match because everybody has the anti-gravity blaster. That's one thing to note with this Flower Power. You're not going to beat people with the anti-gravity blaster in a head-to-head combat, so that's something to note. But this is also a secondary, and secondaries, you don't really use them as primary weapons. You're supposed to use those as a last resort type of thing. You know, most of the time you're going to be using something like, say, your automatic Peacemaker UP2, and then in dire situations when you run out of ammo and that ruby armored player is almost out of their hearts, of their health, you take out the Flower Power and you shoot them one time and then they're dead. You don't use the Flower Power every single time against a ruby armored player and then expect to actually win, because it doesn't work out like that. So, yeah, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going, of course, against probably like everybody using ruby armor, and it's really not an accurate representation for this thing. So, if you're a lower level player, I can just trust me on this. It's actually really good. It's really good if you're a low level player, and not everybody has ruby armor. So, yeah, Flower Power. It's like 5 shots to somebody with all full ruby armor, I believe, 4 to 5 shots, so it's not too bad. There are other secondaries in the game that are better, but the thing is, they're a lot more expensive, and I mean a lot. You know, of course, people have to use their stupid ruby armor and anti-gravity blaster, and you know how much I hate them, so, oh well. I think that's 4 shots. I'm not entirely sure if that guy actually has the highest level ruby armor. I'm not entirely sure the highest levels of ruby armor and what they are, but what you're seeing right now is not accurate representation. I've tried to do this video for a while now, and it's just every single match I go in, people always ruin it, so, oh well. Let's try to get these guys, though. Let's see. Every single shot I'm getting is on people that are standing still, so, okay. I'll accept it. But, yeah, guys, this is the Flower Power. Now, if you're going for a gun that's really cool looking, this probably is not going to be the one that you're going to go for, and that's to be honest. There are other cooler looking guns in the game. In my personal opinion, if you want to go for a gun that's the coolest looking, go for the AK-48. I'll show you guys real quick what the AK-48 looks like. Look at this thing. This thing looks absolutely fantastic. And, you know, AK-48 versus Flower Power, it's probably going to be the AK-48 that's going to be the cooler looking one out of the two. But, you know, not everybody buys a gun based on what it looks like, and I hope most of you guys who spend real money in the game don't buy a gun just based off what it looks like, because it's real money and you want to get something that's actually decent. So the Flower Power, I'd say, is one of those things that's actually decent and actually worth the price. It's definitely not worth gems. Definitely not worth gems, I can assure you. I don't exactly remember the price of it, because I got this thing back when it was terrible, like I said, a long time ago, June 2014 or whatever, and I got it, it's probably almost been a year now since I've gotten this thing, so, yeah. It's hard to remember the stats or the price of a gun if you got it a year ago, so. Anyways, yeah. I don't know if I said this, but it does run out of ammo kind of quickly, so that's one of the few downfalls of this thing. It's, when you do buy more ammo, you do get a lot more. You get, like, I think it's 45, so that's not too bad. It could be better. maybe Really Soft could add a future update where they just increase the amount of ammo capacity. I wouldn't want Really Soft to really increase the damage any much more, because that would make it probably a little OP. If they just increase the capacity for maybe, I don't know, a 50 coin more upgrade, that would be fine on me. So go ahead, Really Soft. If you're watching this, please do that. It would make my day. But, yeah, against the laser minigun, you're not going to win, so don't even try like I'm doing. Oh, God, I hate people who use ruby armor and a laser minigun. You know, you're just so helpless. You can't beat somebody who does that. Managed to actually get that guy. That was pretty surprising. But, you know, you'll always have those people, so I'm not going to really complain too much. Anyways, this isn't the most absolute best gameplay I've gotten. I actually was trying to do this video earlier, and I had gotten like a monster kill with this thing. Actually, with the flower power at the end of my last review, or I don't know if it was my last review or if it was my second to last review, either my Predator review or my Heavy Shotgun UP2 review, I had gotten, I think it was an ultra kill with the flower power, so you can do that. You can do that in this game. It's not impossible to get a good score with the flower power. And, yeah, let's just get these guys completely annihilating ruby armor, because, you know, these guys, they just can't handle being killed with the flower power. And I honestly feel so awesome killing people with ruby armor and their anti-gravity blaster, and I'm just sitting there with the flower power. I mean, think about how awesome that makes you feel when you kill somebody with that. They're just thinking that they're so fantastic using their ruby armor and anti-gravity blaster, and then you kill them with the flower power, and they just like, wow, maybe I'm not that good. And it just makes you feel awesome. But, yeah, let's try to get these guys. Of course, I'm not managing to get them. It's honestly getting into worse and worse gameplay just as more and more people decide to use ruby armor. Like I said, do not try to use this thing in long range. Dear God, if I see anybody using this thing in long range, I will cry. I will really cry, because it's terrible at long range. You see how long it takes for the bullet to travel. It takes quite a long time, so just remember that. Of course, this guy, I don't like this guy. I'm gonna leave. Just DJ Kai making me really mad. I hate people who are like DJ Kai. But anyways, let's go into another map, another close range map, and see how well we do. Unfortunately, there's only like 3 different maps really where there are gameplay anymore. And I don't know why. People who play Pixel Gun and make maps, more than half the people in Pixel Gun now, they create custom maps where there's only like 2 different people in it, and I don't see the point, really. I don't really want to do gameplay in a map with one other single player. That's for my 1v1 series, and that's its own specific series. So, oh well. I will try my best, guys, in future videos to get gameplay in a map where there's a full amount of people, all 8, but it might get progressively harder, and the people who actually do this, they understand. But yeah, gonna try to get some gameplay with this thing, as you guys can see here in Coliseum. Coliseum is one of the better maps for this weapon. Thank God it is area damage, because if it wasn't, that would be very, very difficult to use. Since it is area damage, it's actually pretty good, as you guys can see here. Multi-kill, let's see if I can get, nope. Not gonna get an ultra kill. Not gonna happen this time. Let's see, maybe it'll happen again. You never know. But, you know, over time, eventually, you'll actually be able to get an ultra kill with this thing, and I personally think it's one of the best feelings in the world, getting an ultra kill with this thing. But anyways, yeah, guys, I honestly don't have much I need to say more about this weapon, other than it's a really good weapon if it's around 100 to 200 coins. Anything more than that, you know, you're kind of risking a lot of coins there, because it's really difficult to earn coins in this game now. So, you know, if it's 100 to 200 coins, you can earn that. You can earn that in like 45 minutes, an hour's time. Not too difficult. There we go, ultra kill right there. But anything more than that, you're probably going to end up having to pay real money for, and it's just not worth it. Don't hack. Don't hack. That's an option, but don't do that. You'll just get banned from the game. But yeah, guys, I'm going to run out of this ammo. Once I do, I will end this video. Let's try to get this guy whilst I'm being shot by somebody else. Nope, not going to happen. Coliseum, I have to say, it's the most intense map out there. It's just absolutely crazy. Everybody's blasting each other with area damage weapons. It was actually alright until Really Soft released area damage weapons, and then Really Soft keeps adding more and more. I personally think Really Soft shouldn't add any more area damage weapons. There's just too many now, and that's like the only thing people use nowadays. But yeah, there's also a new update coming out. It's not out for iOS, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I actually haven't checked. I checked yesterday. I did not check today. It might have been out today. So I will get it if it is out today, and I will be reviewing the new guns in the game. I'll be reviewing the... let's see, what guns? Somebody said it was like the Dater Hater, which I find is absolutely fantastic. Really soft. Good on you for making that name. I absolutely love the Dater Hater. Might be my most favorite new game. New gun in the game. Because, hey, I hate the daters in this game. And you all know that. Judging my dating app no video. But, yeah, guys, as you guys could see there just earlier, I had a monster kill with this thing. So it's not impossible to get a monster kill even after going against people that have higher damage weapons than you and higher armor. So yeah, it's a good gun, not gonna lie. Coliseum has to be one of the best maps for this thing though. But yeah, guys, this is the flower power. Nothing much else I really need to say. Let's get this last kill. And there we go, another monster kill. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this weapon review, then be sure to check out all of my other Pixel Gun 3D weapon reviews. I have a lot. I have a lot of weapon reviews. And like I always say, I intend to eventually review every single weapon in this entire game. And once I do, it will be absolutely fantastic. So that'll be awesome when that happens. But until then, I'll just continue reviewing weapons, and I've actually considered doing like a gun versus series where I go like, say, the who's shooting me? I go like maybe Elephant Hunter versus Gorilla Rifle UP2, and then I do like a little comparison video between the two. I'm not entirely sure if I'll do that, but that would only be after I do a weapon review series and finish that. And you know, if you're not in the mood for weapon reviews and you're just you really would like to see other types of videos, I do other different Pixel Gun 3D series. I do a Deadly Games series that's really popular. I do a 1v1 series. I do a lot of different series, and yeah, so be sure to check all those out. Nothing else to say, and once I die, I will. Once I die, I'll end. There we go, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.